Welcome back everybody to another video. In today's video, I'll be looking at some LEGO Star Wars 2020 promo ideas. So yeah, this is pretty much going to be my thoughts and my opinions on what LEGO should be doing as some of the promos for 2020. Recently it's just been kind of like poly bags, and I guess they had the 20th anniversary little boxed sets, the Battle of Endor and Battle of Hoth. For the 20th anniversary. But other than that, though, the recent years of promos have not really been necessarily that good. It's just been some May the 4th poly bags and a couple maybe gift with purchase, regular poly bags that you can end up finding at other stores as well. I think 2019 was definitely a good step, of kind of like, really good promos for LEGO Star Wars. But I think 2020, if they kind of stick on the upwards trend, it should be even better. So I do have a couple ideas right here. These are pretty much just like kind of concept ideas right here. I don't really have too much in particular ideas in this video. I mean, a couple of the basic, polybag ideas would be pretty much figures that we don't have. I still think something like this, Baggles for Real did a 332nd Trooper polybag. That could be something kind of fun to do around Clone Wars time if they don't do a battle pack of them. Something like the Rebel Friend, that could be a pretty cool little, promo polybag idea. Pretty much all the figures that we don't have, made yet. We did eventually get a Bail Organa, but now maybe something like a Phase 2 Commander Cody, Commander Bly, something like that. Maybe even a Chrome Captain Phasma for a change. I don't know, just something like that where, kind of like how they used to do it. Instead of just a normal Chrome Stormtrooper, give us a Chrome Captain Phasma, in that same kind of, concept. I think that'd be something pretty cool. And then just, again, all these different characters that we don't have yet, maybe some more Admirals, maybe like Grand Moff Tarkin, something like that. I feel like we are getting to the point where we do have a lot of, the more important Star Wars characters, but there's still a couple that, that we could use in our collections that they could throw in as promo poly bags. So that's pretty much like the first just kind of basic concept, it's kind of the regular old poly bags, for figures, promo figures, pretty much. But then after that, I guess regular old miniature polybag builds. I don't really count that in this video because a lot of times those promo polybags, you end up finding them at like, your Target, your Walmart and stuff like that. So it really doesn't, I feel like, count as just a promo. I guess it is, but it's not really just a pure promo, if you guys know what I mean. But other than that, I do have two more cool things I could do. Pretty much, I guess this first thing, Baggles for Real, credit to him for all these nice, mock-up and renders of these ideas I have. But pretty much kind of what they did with the Battle of Hoth and Endor, I feel like if they were to keep that vignette style and do a couple more builds like that as promos, set the threshold, $100 even, $100 of just LEGO Star Wars, but then, be able to throw us like, this is like a cool battle on Mustafar, right here, you don't even need the minifigures, really. I guess, the minifigures would be nice, I guess, if you're spending $100, but even then, just like a little mock-up, or even maybe micro minifigures, but I guess more people, and even myself, would rather have the, the actual full size, LEGO Star Wars minifigure. So, something like that, something cool, kind of like with the mock-up right there, something that maybe just like a little vignette of like a little, battle, again, I think that would be kind of the most apparent one offhand. I can't really think of any other ones, for kind of like a promo style, pretty much just a vignette, something like that, kind of like how they did with the battle stuff, in 2019, but there's pretty much that first one. Maybe something to do with, here's even another little idea he has, Obi-Wan versus Darth Maul and on Tatooine. That could be another quick one. I'll show an image of that on the screen. Again, all credit to Baggles for Real. He does incredible work over on Instagram. But yeah, moving on to the last thing I have right here for kind of promo ideas would be, you guys saw it in the thumbnail, it's pretty much these little miniature busts. I know we do have the bigger bust coming out in 2020. We have the Boba Fett, Stormtrooper, and I think that's it for the bust. But other than that, and we have already had the Sith Trooper and Darth Vader, of course, but these are like miniature little desk, like small, maybe like 80 pieces, 100 piece little bust. The thing is, I don't know if they would do that to coincide, because they do have BrickHeads, they're still coming out with a few BrickHeads here and there, and they kind of reminisce of BrickHeads. And they also have the larger scale, $50-$60 bust coming out. So they probably wouldn't tap into this, but I think it would be something very cool. That's the thing what I want with some of these promos. Again, like, I think all day, if they have a $100 threshold on some of these promos, I mean, people are going in if they're a Star Wars fan. I mean, granted, Star Wars sets are even getting more expensive and pricey as is, but if I'm going in there and if there's something very cool, and you value the promo at $20-$30, something like that vignette or like a little miniature bust, $15-$20 value. I mean, you're going to go in there wanting to spend it and get it anyway, and people walk out spending $100. I mean, already right now, if I had, if someone give me $100, I could walk in there and grab $100 of Star Wars sets that like I genuinely want. Without question. I mean, it would be 10 seconds in there for me. I would go in there, I'd pick out just off the bat, I want to get the Kylo Ren's command shuttle, the new one. That's over $100. I'd go in there and there's my $100 I gave them, and I'd get a promo. So it's like, of course, not everyone is able to do that. I understand that. So, I mean, people still want the kind of cheaper end promos, a little polybag promo figure. If you spend $40 more, kind of like that Obi-Wan Kenobi 20th anniversary. But some of these other ideas too, I think they really tapped into a good spot in 2019. So hopefully 2020 going forward, they really kind of just take advantage of, what they could do, for the Lego Star Wars theme as a promo. So that's pretty much my quick ideas, guys. Again, all these images, Baggles for real, and I'll give credit to the bust, maker. I believe he has an Instagram as well. Something starts with an H, but I think it's just a bunch of letters kind of thing. So definitely I'll give credit to him, though, on the screen as well, or link him down below. So again, none of these are my images. Leave your thoughts down below on these promo ideas, kind of what you guys want from Lego Star Wars next year. 2020 is just like 2 weeks away, so it's like hopefully May the 4th and stuff like that comes around. The reveals are at least make us happy. So yeah, that's pretty much all for this video, guys. Thank you guys all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more. See you guys later. 5% off on your next Lego purchase. Be sure to use code LIFEBRICK. That's capital LIFE-BRICK. At republicbricks.com for 5% off your next order. We'll pretty much pay for your shipping or get you a couple dollars off. They sell old Lego minifigures, sets, mystery boxes, and more. I've got a couple of videos on my channel showing the products, so be sure to use code LIFEBRICK on your next order for 5%.